We need one another. There's a lot of young people with a lot of energy, but there's a lot of older people with a lot of wisdom. And we need one another. We need to be able to work together. And so a church that refuses to touch the dead will not be a church anymore. But when hell becomes real, God will give us his burden for souls. That our mouth will be on their mouth, our eyes on their eyes. The words that come out of our mouth will be truth and life. Our eyes will see them the way Christ sees them, in him. And that our hands will be willing to do the work, to be able to, the hard work of taking somebody's hand and help placing it in the hand of Jesus and walking them to the cross. See, the young and old here at Grace Point, we need one another. There's a lot of young people with a lot of energy, but there's a lot of older people with a lot of wisdom. And we need one another. We need to be able to work together. We need to be able to touch the dead together, the spiritually dead, that we would see Christ not just touch them, but raise them from the dead. And so Elisha begins to touch the boy, and he begins to get warm. In other words, it's like when relationships that are broken, that are cold, those that are dead around us, it doesn't mean that is immediately we make one shot at this and just everything comes to life. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes it takes a long time. But the body began to grow warm. Just like the cold hearts, the cold, hurt hearts that become warm by the love of God. And the Bible says he began to walk back and forth. It doesn't say he prayed. I assume he prayed as he was walking back and forth. He continued to pray for the person that he's touching. Don't give up, beloved. You never know how close you are. You never know how close you are to that family member. You never know how close you are to the person in your community or your workplace. You keep touching the dead. They may begin to grow warm. Don't stop there. And so he does it again. Mouth to mouth, eyes to eyes, hand to hand. And the child comes back to life. What's amazing is that the child was in an upper room. Isn't it amazing? All the power is always in the upper room. Child was in the upper room, come down the stairs, give him back to his mother.